I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I'll know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window. Passing by the street, smiling at me. She already was alive in a world.
自動車で踏切を横断中ご利用の皆様、広島東洋カップ
くれくれ。いろいろゆっくり見ようかな。いろいろゆっくり見ようかな。
pattern on your shirt, the shape of your shadow, the rest just a blur. I try so hard to remember more. The sweetness of your breath, the joke you always told, the way you wore your hat when it got cold. Somehow I'm forgetting the details of your face. Take a photograph so to not forget. When I'm looking back, I have no regret. But even then I will find something's lost to time. The funny thing about memory is what we leave behind. Always cried when I came back home. That look was in your eye. No sinner could atone. No mountain I could climb could lift me to your height.
はい、支払い現金のみ様でお忘れなくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
追加レシートをお取りください。ありがとうございます。お出しします。新規で書いてあります。
え、行ってみる？
うん。
そうだね。触ったらやばいやつ。
触っちゃダメ。誰ですね、まだ。
お願いいたします。あ、めっちゃいいやん。で、とりあえずいいんじゃないですか。
ありがとう。ありがとうね。24番様。番号が26番様。
こいつを。
鹿じゃなかった。
バン詰めしてんのか。
これそうだよ。そうだよ。あったかい。で
along with instructions on how to wear them. Please check storage location.